Richard Sherman, and I am the author of Never Home, Remembering the Military Heroes Who Never Returned. And I'm a proud contributor to the Navy Memorial Stories of Service program. This segment is titled Untold Stories of Service, which honors our heroes who answered the nation's call and made the ultimate sacrifice. Lieutenant Junior Grade Weedon Osborne was killed on June 6, 1918, on the first day of the famed offensive at Belleau Wood in France. He was born in Chicago, Illinois on November 13, 1892, but lost his parents as a child and was sent to the Allendale Farm, an orphanage, school, and working farm for boys in Illinois. He graduated from Northwestern University in 1915 and worked on the teaching staff at Denver University before being commissioned as a Navy officer in the Dental Corps in May 1917. Osborne arrived in France on May 14, 1918, as part of the Marine 6th Regiment. At the time, the German offensive was gaining ground and enemy troops were closing in on Paris. The Marines reached Belleau Wood on June 2nd as French troops were retreating. That is when Marine Captain Lloyd Williams uttered the famous line, "Retreat, hell, we just got here." Having stopped the advance, the Allies turned the tables and on June 6 launched an offensive. Osborne volunteered to go forward as part of a frontline aid party. The Marines first had to cross a wheat field in open view of German machine gun nests. That is when Marine First Sergeant Dan Daly famously rallied his men by yelling, "Come on, you sons of bitches, do you want to live forever?" as they charged into battle. Lieutenant J.G. Osborne was extremely busy that day attending to the wounded. More than 1,000 Marines died on that first day of battle, more than the Marine Corps had lost in its entire history to that point. While carrying injured Marine Captain Donald Duncan to safety, a shell struck and killed both Osborne and Duncan. For his valor, Osborne was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross and the Navy Medal of Honor. He is one of 21 men, along with 7 Marines, to receive the Medal of Honor in World War I. Of note, his medal rests at the U.S. Navy Museum in Washington, D.C., and features the original Tiffany Cross that is distinct from the common star-shaped medal. The battle at Belleau Wood raged on for 3 more weeks, with the forest changing hands 6 times. Finally, the Marines cleared Belleau Wood on June 26, cementing the Marine Corps' reputation as a lethal fighting force. The U.S. Secretary of the Navy at that time, Josephus Daniel, wrote, "In all the history of the Marine Corps, there is no such battle as that one in Belleau Wood. Fighting day and night without relief, without sleep, often without water, and for days without hot rations, the Marines met and defeated the best divisions that Germany could throw into the line." Lieutenant Junior Grade Weedon Osborne was the first Navy officer killed in action on land and the only medical department officer to die in battle during World War I. His military decorations were given to his sister, Mrs. Elizabeth Osborne Fisher, who also attended the launch of USS Osborne, DD-295, as a destroyer named after her brother, on December 29, 1919. A road at the U.S. Naval Academy, as well as the headquarters building at the Naval Dental Center, Great Lakes, Illinois, is named for this American hero. Described as having a slight build, nervous temperament, bright, forceful, energetic, and of sympathetic and lovable disposition, Weedon Osborne was 25 years old. He is one of 2,289 individuals buried, along with 1,060 names on the tablet of the missing, at En Marne American Cemetery in France.